Good afternoon, children. This is Class 8th, subject Political and Social Life, Chapter 1 Indian Constitution. So, before starting this chapter, one thing I want to discuss with you. Okay, children, you know that on 15 August 1947, we got freedom. It means we got freedom, right? And we have got all the rights on 26th January 1950. It means our constitution were made. Okay, so and our country was become a democratic country. If our country become democratic country means we people have got all the rights: right to equality, right to freedom, right to give the vote, right to move anywhere else. Okay, so now we will define Indian constitution. Okay, so Indian Constitution, the constitution of a country defines the power and functions of the government along with the rights and duties of the citizens. Indian Constitution. In Indian Constitution, we will discuss about all the rights and duties people have got, right? So, why does a country need a constitution? Why does a country need a constitution? All democratic countries are likely to have a constitution. We have heard about almost countries have a constitution, but it is not same. It is not necessary that all the constitutions of the countries are same. Every countries have their different constitution, their different role, their different rule, their different law. Okay, so but on the other hand, it is not necessary that all countries that have a constitution are democratic. So the constitution serves several purposes. Okay, so we all play different sports and know that every sports need its rule and regulation to ensure fair and just play. So I made you understand each and every country have their different constitution, their different rule, their different law. Same as in sports, in games. Each and every sports and games have different rules, right? So that similarly, a government needs guidelines for the smooth functioning and governance of the country. A country without rule will lead to disorder, injustice, and complete chaos. Same as in sports and game. Without rule and regulation, sports and games cannot play. Everybody will misuse their own right? So that in first point we will see that a constitution tell us what the fundamental nature of our society. A constitutions tell us what the fundamental nature of our society. It means in our society what kind of rules, regulations and law are made, and people have to follow all the rules and law. Second, a constitution helps serve as a set of rules and principles that all persons in a country can agree upon is the basis of the way in which they want the country to be governed. Okay, so next we will discuss that every country has a government, democratic or authoritarian, is the governments are different. So all countries have their own constitution framed as per the nature of the governments of the countries. Let us understand why a country require constitution. Why a country require a constitution. Okay, so in democratic societies, the constitutions often lays down rules that guard against the misuse of authority by our political leaders. Okay, so uh, our constitutions reflect the basic nature or type of the society it has. It depicts what kind of a government governs the country. The constitution of a monarchy will have the power of decision making. Okay, for example, the constitution of Saudi Arabia. You heard about Saudi Arabia? What kind of constitution? Constitution is in every country, but they have their different rule and law. Okay, so all its power in the hands of the king, right? So the constitution of democratic countries like India, right, has powers and right vested in the hands of the representatives. But in our country, all the rights and power in our representative, and people elect them by their own choice. Okay, so who are elected by the people of the country to form the government? Okay, next topic we will continue next video. Thank you.